Joining me now on Zoom, just moments after one of the most intense episodes of Hard Knocks aired on HBO, and that's saying a lot about the history of that great series. Entering his 10th season in the National Football League after being undrafted out of Kansas by Denver, now with the Los Angeles Chargers. Chris Harris, how are you, Chris?
I'm doing great, man. Camp's going great. Everything's good.
Okay. What's it like to watch an episode of your life? You were prominently featured in episode 3 with your family and your 4 girls. And, what is it like watching your professional life and a little bit of your personal life put on HBO, Chris?
I think it's cool, man, just to have this opportunity to be on Hard Knocks and then kind of let people see another side of me. And when I'm away from the football field, they see I'm a husband, I'm a father of 4 kids, so they kind of get to know me outside of the helmet. So I just think it's a good opportunity for that, man. So I thought it was cool.
Yeah. So let's get to the episode that we both just watched. Yeah. And the conversation that Tyrod Taylor led, that was, we only saw, we heard the audio, we didn't see the video of it. Walk me through what he did and why everything went that way on that day when a scrimmage was supposed to be on NFL Network, it seemed.
Yeah. We just guys' minds weren't in it all the way to play a football game or play. It was really going to be a game, so
okay.
Coach didn't feel like guys' minds were all the way in it, and he didn't want us to go out there and play ball. And when he knew our minds weren't right, and Tyrod just got everybody together and just wanted to everybody express their thoughts, because even before that killing had happened with Jacob Blake, I thought that would be a good idea, even as a team, just to do that, to kind of discuss everything that's going on and how they feel and things like that. So it was a good opportunity for guys to express their feelings and to get kind of anything they had off their plate and to really explain where we can try to go make some changes, and what's going on. And so that's really what it was about, finding ways to where we can make an impact.
Where do things stand right now, Chris Harris? I mean, I spoke to Emmanuel Sanders of the Saints last week and asked him if there would be a sit down if there was a preseason game. He said he didn't think so because there were jobs on the line and teammates wouldn't want to prevent younger guys from getting a gig. I spoke to Melvin Gordon just earlier this week. Now he's with your other team. I guess you guys both switched teams.
Yeah.
In a way. He's from Kenosha, Wisconsin. And he said that essentially all concepts about maybe not playing a game are still on the table. Where do things stand? Are you or any of your teammates talking about maybe not playing a game in the NFL similar to what the NBA did for some of the playoffs?
No, not right now. We haven't discussed that on the Chargers. That didn't come out at all. But I just know that we're focusing on getting ready for the Bengals. We all in on just playing ball and also being able to make an impact doing both. We feel like we're type of people that we can handle doing both. We don't have to quit doing our job and feeding our family, and not be able to help our community. So we can still help our people and still play.
Chris Harris here on the Rich Eisen Show. We're recording this just moments after Hard Knocks aired on Tuesday night. Justin Herbert's looked really good on this series, Chris. But Tyrod sounded like the leader of this team. I wonder what's your concept of the quarterback situation going into week 1 against Cincinnati?
I think Tyrod's definitely he's definitely shown great leadership. He's been making a lot of plays. I can't lie. So Herbert has too. It's really a great battle. Tyrod will kind of get away, and then Herbert will kind of creep back up and make some more plays. So it's a great battle. I like the way Herbert plays. I like the way he can throw the football. He can run. He's doing better at with the protections and reading the blitzes and things like that. So he still has some growth, and he's going to continue to get better. And I think Tyrod is a great person to kind of welcome him into the league. He's a great vet.
And Derwin James being lost for the year, Chris. I
Yeah.
mean, how does that affect the back end there with you?
Man, it definitely hurts, man. You can it's hard to replace a guy like Derwin James, but on this team, man, we got a lot of great depth. I feel like just being so deep at the safety position and the corner position, our backups can come in and be able to do their job. So Nasser Adderley right now, Desmond King, those guys can definitely come in and still make plays.
So, Anthony Lynn, your impressions of your new coach,
Yeah,
and that was, I mean, you want to talk about a shocking way for Hard Knocks to begin. I mean, episode
yeah.
one where he told the team that he had COVID-19. I guess the first thing first, since I'm asking you tons of questions,
Yeah.
how is he feeling? Is he doing all right? Pretty much.
Oh yeah, he said he's doing great, man. He's feeling great, and he's been a great coach so far. Being able to help me come here. It's a new team. We didn't get no OTAs,
Right.
so I kind of missed a lot of the off season, and just to be able to welcome me in and be able to just come in with a clear mind, feel confident about what they're doing with me, and he's made it easy for me. So I love the way he's approached the team. He has almost respect from other players. Me coming in new, I want to see how the players, respect how they act towards the coach. And you can see, man, he has the utmost respect, and so it's just going out trying to go out there and get some wins for him.
Sure. Chris Harris here on the Rich Eisen Show. If I told you on that late July day in 2011, when you got a call to sign with Denver as an undrafted free agent, that you'd see a 10th season in the league, what would you say? What would you said at that time?
Man, I'd be surprised, man.
Right.
But I knew I could play, man, because I started all my years in college in the Big 12, and I played a lot against these guys that are in the NFL. So I knew I could play. It was just getting that right spot, that right fit. And I mean, a lot of these guys, it's going to be hard for these young guys to make the team. But the good thing they have going is that they got 16 practice squad spots. So you got a better chance to kind of hang around that way.
Right.
And so hopefully some of these guys are able to make that and find their way to creep in the league.
So, yeah, I mean, you've seen it all from being undrafted to now a 10th season to winning a Super Bowl to being in the Pro Bowl four times as you have. And now you are encountering something that is first for everyone, which is playing in COVID-19. Do you think, I'm asking you, everyone, the same question, but you're, again, now a 10-year vet. Do you think that the NFL will be able to, with the protocols, everything all set up, make it through a 17-week regular season?
Honestly, I really that's a hard answer right there. I would say probably about 60% chance, with hopefully a lot of teams and coaches don't spread it. I can see some games getting delayed or something like that happening later on in the season. But as we're going now, everything's been going great. I feel safe because I get tested every day.
Yep.
You feel safe around everybody in the building because they're tested and they can't come in the building unless they pass the test. So as long as everybody around the league continue to stay on this protocol, stay on this way, NBA's been able to finish it and be successful.
Yes.
So I think if we stay on this same path that we're on, I think we can finish the year.
Well, I know, again, so much is made of, well, young players might go out and, hit bars or clubs or live the life of a young NFL player, and that might be an issue. But then there's the other end of the spectrum. I mean, you and I are both enjoying the Zoom. I've enjoyed your company many times you've been on my show, Chris, but let's be honest. The two of us are enjoying this because we're hiding from our small children.
Yeah.
I have 4. I have 3 right now. They could come bursting in at any moment. But I bring this up because, you've got vectors. I'm imagining they're going to go to school, or they might be homeschooling, or they might be home Zooming or something like that. But you've got family, and there's lots of vectors coming into your life. I mean, how concerned are you about you and your ability to stay removed from anything you might not know is in your house or being brought in your house, or you're bringing it into your house, anything like that?
Yeah. I know that's why I want to do homeschool for my kids, to be able to eliminate that risk, because you can get it from children. Children can pass the virus easy. So them being in school, being around other kids, I'm trying to eliminate that risk. So within my family, I try to find different ways that we can eliminate that. If it's picking up the food, or you know what I mean, or just
Sure.
cooking more at home. Just I think that's the ways I'm trying to eliminate it. And only thing sucks is it hurts the date nights with the wifey. That's all.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear, but it's at least you're not living in a bubble. At least not yet. They might bubble up for the playoffs if you're fortunate to get it. And then you mentioned the NBA. So the Lakers are, as you and I are currently sitting here right now, waiting to find out who they're playing in the next round. That's your team. I know
Yes,
you want them to wear the Black Mamba jerseys for the rest of the campaign. I saw that
yeah.
tweet. Are you concerned at all about the Clippers? Are you concerned about the rest of this journey for your Lakers, Chris?
I'm hoping the Thunder win, because I want to play the Thunder. I feel like we can sweep them boys. So.
Oh, you think so, huh? Chris
Oh yeah,
Paul?
I think
Chris
so.
Paul, you could take Chris Paul. CP3 had a pretty big game 6, though, Chris. I mean, those things happen.
It's different, man. When LeBron and AD, that's a different monster for them. So, I think we can get some good things that OKC is doing versus the Rockets if we have to meet up with them. Their defense has been kind of sloppy and had a lot of turnovers. So, I'm interested to see who's going to win this game because I don't think Russell's all the way back from his injury.
Oh, no way. I
And
know.
I think Harden has to have a big game. So, I'm interested to see. This is going to be a big game. It's a lot of pressure on the Rockets because the owner, the GM, all those guys, Mike D'Antoni. That's a lot of pressure on Harden and Russ. You're in the game 7 versus your old team. You got to win.
You're trying to speak Lakers OKC into existence. I see what you're doing right now. But then there's the Clippers waiting. I mean, that would be a heck of a Western Conference Finals would be like.
Yeah, it has to be Clippers versus the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Seeing LeBron versus Kawhi, I think that'll definitely go 7. So that's what the world needs. That's what we need.
Chris, congrats on your new digs. Congrats on season 10. I appreciate you coming on late after Hard Knocks airing. Again, it was just really intense to see inside these conversations about the real world crashing into the sports world. And stay healthy, stay safe. Have a great season. We'll chat soon.
Thank you, Rich.
You got it. That's Chris Harris of the Los Angeles Chargers right here on the Rich Eisen Show.